I hope no young people are offended, but often it's people who've grown up after the year 2000. They're referred to as the me generation. Unfairly, I might add. And I think it's probably because people just observe maybe selfies or posing on Instagram or other social media, and it's led to that assumption that they're more inward looking. But actually, for those who are my age, in the 1970s, we also were called the me generation. We had no social media. All we had was platform shoes and long hair, two-tone jackets and double-breasted bell-bottom trousers. But I guess they saw us preening ourselves and thought we were just into ourselves. But the truth is, any generation, any age, any person, we're all a little bit obsessed with ourselves. It's part of our human nature. At the same time too, though, when I look around, I do see a lot of people who are prepared to make sacrifices. Jesus spoke in the gospel about self-denial, and people do deny themselves for all sorts of different reasons, like young people taking their exams, deny themselves relaxation, a social life, to study. People who are on a diet, sports people who go through amazing disciplines in order to achieve greatness in their particular sport. The thing is, though, in the gospel, when Jesus is talking about self-denial, he's not talking about doing it for ourselves, but denying ourselves for him, for Jesus. And when I was doing youth work many years ago at a retreat centre, we used to do a drama. And the leading character, usually often a lad, would come out maybe with an orange in his hand, throwing it up in the air. And he said just one word: me. Me, me, me. And then somebody else would come on to the scene, put out their hand and say, me. And this aggressive conflict took place, again just using the one word. But then it changed when a lovely young woman came on and sidled up to him, flashing her eyelashes and saying to him, me. And he was persuaded, not totally, to share the orange. And so together they walked down the aisle to the tune of me, 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 me. Unfortunately, there was still too much me there, and the relationship dissolved. And he was heartbroken. And in our chapel, we had a lovely cross that you could walk up to and touch. And it was rough. It was made of ceramics. And there was Jesus on the cross, and he goes up to the cross and feels it, asking in his mind, who did you do this for? Knowing that the answer was me. And gradually, his word changes from me to Jesus. In a way, I often remember that drama because it describes to me how we need to go from me to Jesus, to make not ourselves but him the center of our lives. And the paradox is this: when we deny ourselves for Jesus, it's we who benefit. Because through that, we open our lives up to becoming really and lastingly successful. Successful in terms of what any human being is called to be. Called to wholeness. The Saint Irenaeus, one of his lovely sayings that I always remember is, the glory of God is a human being fully alive. The glory of God is a human being fully alive. When we deny ourselves for Jesus, we discover fullness of life.